Now let's talk about the DH role. Yes, we have Giancarlo Stanton, and that's the guy that's going to be our DH for years to come. I think his contract ends around 2027. So if you can even imagine that year now being 2022, too far out there to imagine a Yankees team without Giancarlo Stanton. So he's definitely going to be our DH, and that's not going to change anytime soon unless we trade him to the Dodgers for some random reason this offseason, which I don't really see happening. We're going to be stuck with Stanton. And so Stanton for sure will be our DH. There's no debate about that. If we want to add some more bench players that can fill in for Stanton, if let's say they start putting him in the outfield a little bit more, and we do have that slot available, or just to fill in that bench where we can have some solid substitutes. That's why I really want to talk about in this video, so that we have a solid bench that we can go to, and on top of that, someone that can give Giancarlo Stanton a run for his money. Now, when it comes to the DH role, we actually ended up paying a guy $1 million for a 1-year contract to come out here and prove himself, and that was Matt Carpenter. And Yankee fans love Matt Carpenter. If you saw the standing ovation they gave him, or just so much love in the postseason when he returned from his injury, because he was hitting like Babe Ruth. He was hitting home runs like crazy. His batting average was crazy, and those consistent at-bats I really do feel like helped him a lot. Though I do feel like the Yankees kind of threw him into the ring of fire when they used him in the playoffs, and basically the guy just struck out all the time. He wasn't on time. His rhythm was off, and can you blame him? No, you can't. And the Yankees just try to, put him out there and see if they can get another home run. They could see if they can get some sort of hit, but Matt Carpenter didn't have it. After months of not playing, you can't blame him. So off the bench, Matt Carpenter, maybe if he's consistently playing, he could be a better bat off the bench. But I see him more being a consistent outfielder or someone like that with more reps. He'll do a lot better. Or maybe this year could have been just a fluke, one of his last years of his career. I wouldn't be opposed to having a Matt Carpenter on the bench, and going forward next season, he's going to be really affordable, not that expensive compared to other options, and the guy's going to end up producing, maybe for another year or two. And so why not have a cheaper option such as Matt Carpenter that can fill in that void when Giancarlo Stanton needs a break, or if, let's say, he's playing in the outfield. With .305 batting average and 15 home runs, you definitely got to look at Matt Carpenter and be like, all right, this guy is something special. Another option that could be a good bench bat or DH option for the Yankees is Michael Brantley. Again, another person that I feel like the Yankees missed out on, and instead of letting him go to the Houston Astros, the Yankees could have got this bat. He's a lefty, and he provides a lot of pop, and just really solid guy. I would say whenever you're facing a Michael Brantley, you got to watch where you pitch. And that's not true for a lot of baseball players. I feel like Brantley is a guy that can take advantage and actually hurt you in the lineup. And yes, he was injured, and yes, he's a little bit older like Matt Carpenter, but he did hit .288 with 5 home runs. Going into next season, he's a free agent, and I feel like the Yankees could use someone like him to come off the bench. If I had to choose between Matt Carpenter and Michael Brantley, it would be a hard choice. Michael Brantley will definitely ask for a little bit more money compared to Matt Carpenter, and Matt Carpenter would be a cheaper option. I would say, why not sign both? You can afford it and have both of them compete in spring training to see what ends up happening. But it doesn't hurt signing a Matt Carpenter, even if you have to send him down to AAA or whatever the case is. It's not going to cost you a lot. And Michael Brantley will definitely be a solid bat going forward, especially when he's not injured.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.